Just give me one chance to show you. Just give me one chance to show you. Just give me one chance to show you.
Okay. I'm making this video mostly just because I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I had a drink or two. I've been drinking, so I'm kind of buzzed, and I'm in the mood to like bitch about something for 5 minutes or so. So that's what this video is for. Today is Wednesday, right? October 4th, 2023, right? And it's my first day off, my first real day off. Yes, or on Sunday I had a day off, but I had to go to work the next day. This is like my first official full day off since I got my van fixed, where I don't have to work the next day. I have tomorrow off too. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a drink. My first full official day off since my van's been running. I deserve it. So right now I'm gonna load a bowl. I don't know if this video will go up online because, like I said, I'm kind of buzzed, but I know I'm also in the mood to talk. Some shit kind of went down at work today, and I kind of feel like bitching about that. Real talk. I don't like normally using these videos as a platform to bitch about work, but it is what it is. I use these videos to record my current mindset, and that's currently what's going on. If anyone's been paying attention to like the news, which is, it relates to the story, but it's like a totally other topic. The company that I work for, the corporation that I work for, the Waffle House, if anyone's been paying attention to the news, if you actually just do a quick Google search of the Waffle House, you'll see that the most recent news is that some Waffle Houses in the South or in the area, they're only in the South, so within the surrounding area, the employees are going on strike, or they're protesting, or something along those lines, where they're unionizing for things that people unionize and protest for in the workplace, like better pay and things of that nature. So yeah, my company that I'm working for, it has over 438 locations just in Georgia alone, and in the entire nation it's pushing over 1,900 to 2,000 stores, period, by themselves, right? It's a multi-billion-dollar company. It's been around for over 5 decades, going on 6 decades. So it's a well-known company. It's the Waffle House. They have a lot of news going on about employees protesting. Kind of relevant, but kind of irrelevant. Just before I get into it, I love the Waffle House. I love my job. I love what I do there. I love the company. I really got no beef with the Waffle House in general, or the work. But today, since I'm using this video to bitch, and I may or may not upload this video, but you know what? Fuck it. Today, my manager, long story short, actually yesterday, my manager asked me to basically take on more tasks for no more pay. And like I said, I love my job. The job as it is, it's fulfilling. It makes me happy. It's beneficial. I don't hate anybody. I don't like not get along with anybody. I don't loathe going to work. Like, it's the opposite. I love everybody that works there. I love doing my job. I love going to work every single day. I intentionally, very deliberately did not or will not ever like go into a business wanting to be a manager, right? Wanting to have any kind of like duties that a manager should have. So long story short, I professionally, in the most respectful way, declined extra work from my manager today. Who wasn't trying to pay me more. In fact, first I've heard of it, apparently I'm a supervisor at the Waffle House, which I never signed up for, and I didn't know about until after I refused to take on more responsibilities. Like, it's news to me. He asked me to do something simple, which was, and it wasn't simple. To him, it was simple. But as a former business owner and as someone who's been around the world and I'm kind of empathizing with these Generation Z people for basically not taking any shit. And I'm not even actually gonna like credit them to why I behave the way I do in most workplaces, but like props to them for not taking any bullshit. But yeah, my own personal beliefs is, I know my worth. I don't go into any position, any job, or any relationship at all not knowing my worth or not knowing what I'm what I deserve. So I politely decline any kind of duties that a manager expects from me. And they didn't really take it that well, but that's okay because, that's their problem, not mine. He asked me a simple request of essentially inventory control. He wanted me to count all the product that was leaving the store, as if like we don't have a POS system, like a cashier register system, or any kind of system in general, because it's Waffle House, that like is designed to count all this stuff. No, they're gonna put it on this minimum wage employee who didn't sign up for it. And after I politely, respectfully declined because of the fact that I'm not a manager, he then told me that, oh yeah, you're a manager. Like right then and there. Oh, first I'm hearing of it. Isn't that convenient? So anyway, that's just work drama. I went into another rabbit hole on YouTube of looking up these Generation Z people. And you know what? Like I said, props to them. And really, they're just kind of doing what all of us have been thinking about the whole fucking time, which is these jobs are not worth it. They're not worth our life force. I've been saying this in all of my videos. Don't get it twisted. I'm not gonna quit my job. I know I have like a track record of staying at a job for 3 months. But I'm not going to quit this job, at least not yet, unless they give me a solid, valid reason. But asking me to do more work is not a valid reason. I'll just decline. I'm not taking any more money because I'm not taking any more tasks, and you can find someone else to do it. But I just think it's funny how how the generation, the newer generation, they kind of like recognized this from the jump. When it took me like 15 years of being a working class citizen in America to like realize that these motherfucking companies, bless their heart, they don't really care about me. So I was doing some YouTube diving today, and a lot of shit. I have like a lot of shit that came up about how like the productivity in America overall has increased over the last like 100 years, right? 50 years. And meanwhile, the compensation comparatively to that productivity has been like the same, stagnant, like just going along with the general decline. But there's spikes going up in the production wise. So basically, we're doing more work, but we're not getting paid more overall as a nation. We're basically like voluntarily enslaving ourselves to these corporations, these businesses that literally don't think about think about us as more than just a number. Really, we're just like another way that they can receive income. Actually, anyone who's really been following my channel, I did a video. I'm not even gonna get into this deeply, but I did a video almost a year ago to the day. It wasn't a Vanlife Diaries episode. It was really just me uploading a video of me venting about the wage gap in America and how like women get paid like significantly less than men and all that jazz. But yeah, all of this ties into it. Like these corporations don't really care about us. And I'm not coming down on Waffle House. I love my job. They are a business. They're just doing what businesses do. They're operating as a business. They're fulfilling their programming and all their, you know, their need, what they have to do. But at the same time, I'm just like, you know, YOLO, bro. Life's too fucking short to be selling myself short. I'm more than willing to take on more duties, but I know for a fact that based on my experience and the amount of years that I've put into the working force in general, you can't afford me. Most companies can't afford me, so you really should just be grateful with like whatever the fuck I'm bringing to the table, which is always 100%. I'm never gonna give out less than 100%, but don't ask for a fraction of a percent more. Period, unless you're trying to pay me more. And really, I'm not interested. Sorry. Even if you were paying me more. So, yeah. Yeah, long story totally short, I kind of got into a little... I didn't get into anything because, you know, it doesn't affect me. We'll see how this all plays out in a week or two when they, like, do the schedule. And, you know, I've learned that there's this term going around called quiet quitting, which is essentially just doing your job and nothing more. But there's also something I discovered called quiet firing, where they're not going to fire you, but they're going to give you the minimum legal required amount of hours per week, and the lowest that they can pay you, and you know, and yeah, that's what I signed up for. I signed up for the bare minimum. Sorry, I don't go into these days in 2023. I'm not walking into anybody else's business, any other corporation or business or franchise or whatever. I'm not walking into any business thinking that I'm gonna climb up any fucking ladder or make it big, because it's unrealistic and it's just not gonna happen. If I'm gonna thrive in any business, it's gonna be my own business. It's gonna be a personal business of my own. So really, you get what you get. And I've said this in all my videos, like there's a trend going on that, yeah, fuck these corporations, respectfully, like not the people, because people are people and corporations are corporations. So yeah, bless his heart, he was just doing his job, and I'm sure someone screamed down his throat who screamed down their throat, and it's all trickling down to him, and now he's got to yell at me about fucking doing inventory, and I respectfully declined. So he'll just, you know, figure it out. But it's just funny how all this is coming down at the same time during the Waffle House protesting in South Carolina, some parts of Georgia and Atlanta. Basically, Waffle Houses all around are unionizing, and the internet just makes it easier for us to unionize. I'm not saying that I'm for it or against it. Well, I'm saying that I'm not against it. I'm not against equal treatment. I'm not against equal pay and fair benefits for all. I'm not against it. I don't know really the downsides of unionizing right now, other than, you know, employers possibly having to pay employees for not working. But that sounds like a personal problem. Like if you don't like the people you're paying, then like hire better people. Hire people that you do enjoy paying. if the people that you hired aren't willing to complete the tasks that you delegated, then hire someone who will be willing. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of you know, kids who will try and want to prove themselves. But I'm 34 years old. I'm in no business to prove myself. I know my worth. I know what I'm worth when I come into any situation. So miss me with all that bullshit. But yeah, I'm buzzed. I'm kind of tipsy, and I'm just rambling on right now. Got my meat. I'm not about to smoke it on camera, but that was a long video, and that was basically all I needed to say. You know your worth. Don't let these jobs take advantage of you. And live your life. That's really it.
Just give me a chance to show you.